In the realm of spirituality, there exist two seemingly disparate concepts: positive affirmations and the third eye. On one hand, positive affirmations, those empowering mantras we repeat to ourselves, aim to manifest positivity and change within ourselves and our lives. They're popular tools for self-improvement, helping us to cultivate a positive mindset, build resilience, and seize control of our destinies. On the other hand, the third eye, a concept deeply rooted in ancient spiritual traditions, symbolizes an inner eye or sense that opens the door to intuition, spiritual insight, and enlightenment. It's often associated with visions, clairvoyance, precognition, and out-of-body experiences. Now here's the fascinating part. These two concepts, as different as they may seem, are intricately connected. Both positive affirmations and the opening of the third eye can serve as pathways to self-improvement and spiritual growth. They can complement each other, guiding us towards a more enlightened, fulfilled existence. Now, isn't it intriguing that two seemingly different concepts could be so closely linked? However, there is a cloud of skepticism and misconceptions that surround these two concepts. It's understandable. The world of positive affirmations and the third eye can seem mystifying, even daunting to the uninitiated. One of the most common doubts is the effectiveness of positive affirmations. People often question, can repeating optimistic phrases truly change my reality? And when it comes to the third eye, the skepticism deepens further. Isn't it just a myth? An imaginary eye that supposedly grants spiritual insight? Sounds rather far-fetched, doesn't it? Now let's delve into these doubts and misconceptions one by one. Firstly, positive affirmations. Yes, it might seem a little too good to be true. Simply repeating phrases like, I am successful, I am loved, or I am financially abundant, and expecting life to turn around. But remember, positive affirmations aren't magic spells. They're psychological tools meant to rewire our subconscious mind, change our thought patterns, and ultimately, influence our actions. Numerous studies show that consistent use of affirmations can reduce stress, improve well-being, and enhance performance. It's not about fooling the universe, it's about molding your mindset. Next, the third eye. Admittedly, the concept of an inner eye that can see beyond the physical realm does sound like a fantasy. Yet, it is a fundamental element in many spiritual practices across the globe. The third eye is often associated with intuition, enlightenment, and a higher state of consciousness. It's not about having a literal third eye on your forehead. It's a metaphorical concept representing an enlightened state of mind. It's about perceiving the world beyond the surface, beyond the tangible. One of the major misconceptions about the third eye is that its awakening leads to supernatural powers or psychic abilities. While it's true that the third eye is linked with heightened awareness and intuition, it doesn't bestow superpowers. It's more about achieving a deeper understanding of oneself and the universe, cultivating mindfulness, and nurturing spiritual growth. Another misconception is that opening the third eye can be dangerous or harmful. This fear often stems from misunderstanding or misrepresentation of spiritual practices. The process of third eye awakening is essentially about self-discovery and spiritual development. It requires patience, dedication, and proper guidance. It's not a hazardous endeavor, but rather a profound journey of self-exploration. In debunking these misconceptions, we're not dismissing the skepticism. Skepticism is healthy. It encourages questioning, exploration, and understanding. However, it's essential not to let skepticism prevent us from exploring potential avenues for personal growth and spiritual development. As with any concept, understanding is the key to acceptance. Now let's delve deeper into the science behind positive affirmations and the historical significance of the third eye. Let's start with positive affirmations. These simple yet powerful statements are much more than just feel-good phrases. They have a strong psychological and neurological basis. You see, our minds are constantly absorbing information and creating narratives based on that information. These narratives, in turn, shape our attitudes, beliefs, and actions. Positive affirmations work by creating new narratives in our minds. When we repeatedly affirm something positive about ourselves, we're essentially telling our brain to make this our new reality. This is where the power of neuroplasticity comes into play. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. In essence, our brain changes its structure and function based on our experiences and thoughts. So when we consistently practice positive affirmations, we're rewiring our brains to align with these positive narratives. Now, let's shift our focus to the third eye. This concept, while mystical, has been a part of human culture and spirituality for thousands of years. The third eye, also known as the inner eye or the mind's eye, symbolizes an enlightened state of consciousness through which one can perceive a higher, more spiritual reality. This concept is deeply embedded in various cultures and religions worldwide. In Hinduism, for instance, the third eye is associated with the deity Shiva, and it symbolizes enlightenment and the ability to see beyond the obvious. It is considered the gateway to higher consciousness and spiritual insight. In Buddhism, the third eye is associated with the concept of prajna, or wisdom. It represents the ability to perceive the world beyond the physical senses, leading to a deeper understanding of the nature of reality. In ancient Egypt, the Eye of Horus was a symbol similar to the third eye. It represented protection, royal power, and good health. Even in the Western world, the pineal gland, a small endocrine gland in the brain, is often associated with the third eye. The pineal gland is responsible for the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates our sleep patterns and seasonal functions. Some believe that the pineal gland has a more profound spiritual function, acting as a link between the physical and spiritual worlds. So, you see, the third eye is not just a mythical concept. Its cultural and historical roots run deep. And while our understanding of it may vary across different cultures and religions, there seems to be a universal agreement on its significance as a symbol of enlightenment and higher consciousness. Now, what happens when we combine the power of positive affirmations with the concept of the third eye? Well, that's where things get really interesting. But more on that in our next scene. For now, let's appreciate the profound science behind positive affirmations and the rich historical significance of the third eye. These two concepts, although seemingly different, share a common goal to help us reach a state of higher consciousness, to enable us to live more fulfilling lives, and to allow us to tap into our immense potential. History and science together paint a comprehensive picture of these fascinating concepts. Whether we're rewiring our brains with positive affirmations or exploring the potential of the third eye, we're essentially embarking on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. And that, my friends, is a journey worth taking. History and science together paint a comprehensive picture of these fascinating concepts. It's time now to unveil how positive affirmations could potentially impact the opening of the third eye. Positive affirmations, these potent statements, can influence our mindset and perception, driving us towards achieving our goals. But can they also help in the opening of the third eye, that mystical concept often associated with spiritual enlightenment and growth? The answer, quite fascinatingly, might indeed be in the affirmative. Let's delve into the world of those who have walked this path to better understand this intriguing connection. Consider the story of Maya. A passionate spiritual seeker, she was struggling with the concept of the third eye. Despite her efforts, she felt disconnected, like she was hitting a spiritual wall. Then, she began incorporating positive affirmations into her daily routine. "I am open to the wisdom within," she would say, or "I trust my intuition." Over time, she reported a shift. Her intuition seemed sharper, her dreams more vivid. She felt a sense of clarity she hadn't experienced before. This was her third eye opening, she believed, and she attributed it to the power of positive affirmations. But how does this work? How can simple words have such a profound impact? Let's break it down. Positive affirmations work on two levels: conscious and subconscious. On a conscious level, they can help us focus our thoughts, acting as a beacon guiding our actions. On a subconscious level, they can help rewire our brain, essentially changing how we perceive ourselves and our place in the world. In the context of the third eye, positive affirmations can help clear mental clutter, creating a conducive environment for spiritual growth. They can help us tune into our intuition, creating a bridge between our physical reality and our spiritual potential. But it's not just about saying the words. It's about feeling them, believing in them. The power of positive affirmations lies in their ability to resonate with us on a deep, emotional level. When we say, "I am open to the wisdom within," we're not just making a statement. We're expressing a desire, a commitment to opening ourselves up to this inner wisdom. This is where the third eye comes into play. Often associated with intuition, insight, and enlightenment, the third eye is believed to be our connection to a higher consciousness. By using positive affirmations, we're essentially signaling to this higher consciousness that we're ready, that we're open to its wisdom. But remember, opening the third eye is not about seeing the future or gaining supernatural powers. It's about gaining a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. It's about tapping into our intuition, trusting our instincts, and embracing the wisdom that lies within us. So, can positive affirmations help in opening the third eye? The stories of spiritual seekers like Maya suggest that they can. They suggest that these powerful statements can help us tune into our intuition, clear our mental clutter, and create a conducive environment for spiritual growth. But it's essential to approach this with an open mind and heart. Positive affirmations are not magic spells. They're tools that can help us align our thoughts with our actions, our desires with our reality. They're a means to an end, not the end itself. As we embark on this spiritual journey, let's remember to be patient with ourselves. Let's remember that opening the third eye is not a race, but a journey of self-discovery, of growth, of enlightenment. The power of words can indeed be transformative, especially when they come from within. Having explored the connection, let's now look at the benefits of incorporating these practices into our daily lives. The power of positive affirmations, coupled with the exploration of the third eye, has transformative potential. It's like having a secret key to unlock a treasure chest of personal growth and self-discovery. Positive affirmations can help you reshape your thought patterns, leading to increased positivity and optimism. They can enable you to move past negative self-talk and embrace a greater sense of self-belief. As for the third eye, it's not just about mystical visions or psychic abilities. Opening your third eye can lead to heightened self-awareness and intuition. This deeper understanding of yourself and your surroundings can greatly improve your mental health and overall well-being. So, what we're talking about here is a path to a more empowered, enlightened version of yourself. Incorporating these practices into our daily routine could open up a world of potential. But don't just take our word for it. Indeed, the world of positive affirmations and the exploration of the third eye is vast and filled with unique experiences. Each person's journey is as individual as they are, and their experiences can be as varied as the colors of the rainbow. Many of you watching this video might have already dabbled in the world of affirmations, or perhaps you've started exploring the concept of the third eye. If you have, we encourage you to share your experiences. Your voice matters, and your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to embark on their own journey of personal growth and spiritual enlightenment. On the other hand, some of you might be just starting out, intrigued by the possibility of tapping into the power of positive affirmations or opening your third eye. You may be filled with questions, doubts, and a healthy dose of skepticism. That's perfectly fine. In fact, it's a great place to start. Curiosity is the first step towards learning, and skepticism can be a powerful motivator to seek out truth and knowledge. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. It doesn't matter where you start or how long you take. What matters is that you're willing to take that first step, to open your mind to new possibilities and to keep moving forward, no matter how small your steps may be. And as you embark on this journey, remember, you're not alone. There's a whole community out there, ready and willing to support you, to share their experiences and to learn from yours. So don't hesitate to reach out, to share your story, and to connect with others. Now you might be wondering, how can you share your experiences? Well, that's simple. You can leave a comment right here on this video. Tell us about your journey, your triumphs, your struggles, your doubts, and your victories. Every story is important, and every voice deserves to be heard. And while you're at it, why not subscribe to our channel? We have a wealth of insightful content lined up for you, from in-depth explorations of spiritual concepts to practical tips on harnessing the power of affirmations. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos, and you'll become part of a community of like-minded individuals, all on their own unique journeys of self-discovery and spiritual growth. In fact, our next video, titled How to Harness the Power of Affirmations, is up next. In this video, we'll delve deeper into the world of affirmations, exploring how you can effectively incorporate them into your daily routine, and how they can help you unlock your mind's limitless capabilities. So stay tuned for that. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. So start your journey today and keep exploring.